Brodes Media.
Any frickin' holiday on a Sunday when the Phils or the Sixers or any fucking team plays, it's always a disaster. Look, I just watched Zack Wheeler give up 4 home runs. I watched him give up 8 earned runs. That doesn't happen. That's not a thing. All right, so I have to blame it on Father's Day. Okay, it's my first Father's Day. Hey, Brodes, here you go. Happy fucking Father's Day. Here's one of the worst performances you've seen from a star ace ever. Gross. It doesn't help that the first home run should have never happened because, let's see here. The strike 3 call that was missed, the entire ball fit in to the left quadrant of the top left strike zone. The entire ball. Not a little bit of the corner was nipped. The whole damn thing. So Rob needed to make a statement. And don't even get me started on the whole Garrett Stubbs, first base, use a challenge. Dude, I didn't think Rob could even hit that level. That was so electric. Dude, I had goosebumps watching Rob. That's unreal. Unreal. And the fact that the blue was barking back, what a loser. I mean, you fucking suck at your job. You fucking blow. You don't have the audacity. You shouldn't have the audacity to get into the face of Rob and start spitting back. Because you suck at your job. Suck! Take it like a man. Let Rob get everything off his chest. And then if you want to give one of the tosses at the end, by all means. But you don't deserve the chance to get back into the face of Rob and fight back. No. That's not how that works. But what do I know? I'm speaking about an individual who can't even do his job at a competent level. So he's got no brain cells. Idiot. Ball's 5 feet off the plate. Bryson Stott gets rung up. What the fuck are you looking at? Is it why they lost game 3? No. Clearly, Zack Wheeler was catching too much of the plate. He left some pitches over the heart of the plate. 2-run blast. It's bad. Lack of execution. But it doesn't help when you're confused in the batter's box, not knowing what you can protect, what you have to swing at, what you don't have to swing at. You have no idea. Now you got to start protecting with pitches that are 7 feet outside. Because if you don't swing, you're going to get rung up by the idiot. Every ump should be in jail. I've said it from the beginning. If you are that confident in your skill set as a blue, because if you ask them, they'd all say they do a damn good job, fine. Let me be the judge. And if you show incompetence, which apparently you don't, in your eyes, jail. Should sit next to Al Horford, the biggest fraud in NBA history. The things I would do to watch Al Horford go to jail, especially after the Celtics blow a 3-0 series lead and he thinks he has a title, but it gets stolen right from his grasp. I root for that every day of my life. It's not going to happen, but that would bring me so much joy. Now let's get to reality here of what has happened over the last few games, especially when they've been on the road. It hasn't been as crisp as it has been at CBP, so I can't wait to hit the refresh button with the San Diego Padres, the Arizona Diamondbacks of all team, coming to South Philadelphia because I do expect to see a different club. This road trip has been tough. The only thing that makes me angry, though, is I can't use it as an excuse when the New York Mets, I'm throwing up. I'm throwing up in my mouth. The New York Mets go 5-1 after London. Dude. I mean, I know they didn't play the same teams. It's not the same exact travel schedule. But the New York Mets go 5-1. 5-1. So how much do I want to apply to our dialogue here that they went from London to Boston to Baltimore? And I told you, the Boston Red Sox play in a division that's crazy. They might be a 500-ish team on paper, but they're not bad. They're not bad. And, well, Baltimore, they're gross. And you got a taste of that. So it's not as if it's exactly what the Mets got with their schedule. But my point is, 3-5 in those 8 games over those 3 series. It's not great, but it's not as egregious as some are making it out to be either. I want more. I demand more. It's just not as bad. Reality is, this team right now, it was always about, can you survive without your big dogs? And for a while there, when Trey Turner was out and Mundo Sosa stepped in, then you lost Brandon Marsh, and then you lost JT Realmuto, and you're paying the price. You are paying the price for missing a lot of those bodies. When we discussed how great this team was great because JT's batting 2 and not Nick Castellanos, who can't get a hit all series long. And I can't defend this. When he's hitting home runs and he's hitting doubles, I can defend it. I can't defend 0 hits out of your 2-hole and an entire series against a really sharp opponent. I need you to step up. So this team, when I project who they are, it's not an offer out of the 2-hole. It's Trey or it's JT. It's not an excuse, but it's reality. Your 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters, I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be. And Mundo Sosa, Pache, Whit Merrifield, Rojas, Stubbs. That's not what it is. I need more from Nick, obviously. I need more from Bryson Stott. At times, he goes through some at-bats where I'm like, come on, man. We got to elevate. Sometimes I feel Stott might not get all of the criticism that is warranted. Maybe because we like him. Maybe because he's got an awesome glove. Maybe it's because he puts together some really good at-bats. When he does, they're really great. But he's hitting 234. Don't we all agree that we need more than 234 out of Stott? But yeah, Nick is by far a bigger problem with these offers currently. I made it very clear. When he's doing well, I give him that appreciation. When he goes 2 for 4 with the home run and a double in a game, but then in the 9th inning, maybe he has an at-bat where he strikes out. Well, he had a double and a home run in the game. I'm sorry. On that particular night, I am not going to rip his asshole into a new piece here, all right? But an offer for a weekend against a really strong team in Baltimore, dude, that's disgusting. So have at it. I'm just stunned that Rob Thomson has emotions. That was one of the craziest things. Sorry, I wanted to play the audio. I guess it played for me. All right, I want to play Tom McCarthy, even though it's hard without seeing the visual. It's still loud with the fans and the rise and the intensity. I think you can hear it over these 50 seconds or so of pure Rob Thomson pride. All right, pride to stick up for his men. You got to be very calculated when you make these type of moves as a steady Eddie type of manager. The one that is very steady hand. When you go out on a limb and feel it's attack mode, it's very methodical. And Rob, whether he's a little aggravated with just the way that the blue behind the plate was all day long, whether it was just that specific sequence and what I think it is it's a collection of how they've been playing on the road, knowing that they are going home, knowing that this fan base who traveled extremely well, London was great, Boston was great, and, in Baltimore, it was a really cool playoff environment. But what I'm sensing is Rob is trying to inspire the fellas. Coming home, he knows that the narrative is that they can't win a series on the road right now. And for some reason, even though he feels it's not even close to hitting panic button mode, he knows what the pulse of this fan base is like. And what this can do is set off a fire. So when the team does take the ballpark against San Diego, starting off this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, said that they are going to play with some piss and vinegar because, well, a very calculated, methodical move by Rob to show this level of fire.